Hello, it's Molly with Bridget's Grove and 30 Days of Goddess, and I wanted to do a little walkthrough of our new companion deck for 30 Days of Goddess. And so, spoiler alert, if you don't want to see how the deck is set up, then you should stop watching because I'm going to walk you through it. But these are designed to accompany our 30-day devotional practice, which has a lot of flexibility and opportunity to engage in whatever way works for you. The core aspect being to develop a workable daily practice that affirms, reinforces, and nourishes you on a goddess-centered path. And so this is the next tool in my toolbox. Anyway, or blessing in my blessing basket to offer to you. So we opted for the 10 case for this deck. It's double sized because there's so many cards in the deck. And the 10 case does raise the cost of the deck a little bit, but I really feel enchanted with it, and so I decided it was worth it to me to go ahead and pay a little bit extra in production costs in order to get the 10 case. It's perfect for one of our stickers, or for a sticker that you like, or just leaving simple and unadorned, but I can't wait to put one of our Wheel of the Year mandala stickers on it. That's my plan. So it does get a little scratched up, but that's okay and that's normal. So the first, I'm planning to offer some expansion packs and some additional cards, but I don't want to get ahead of myself. Might as well enjoy what I already have instead of thinking about what I'm going to make next. But this deck is set up like the PDFs, and so the idea with making a deck is that you can have a mix and match mini ritual devotional practice supported by these cards without needing to create the daily prayer book, which I find fulfilling and really enjoy, and find it's a really important and nourishing practice for me, but I know that's not everybody's best area of enjoyment, and so the cards are designed to offer you another option. And of course, they can be incorporated into they don't have to take place in the context of this 30-day experience, which is really turning into a 365-day experience. It's kind of a metaphor for walking a goddess-centered spiritual path every day, not just for 30 days, not just but for a lifetime. So the cards can be used for the rest of your life too. They can be used in other ways, incorporated into other things you enjoy. You don't have to be participating in a scheduled event in order to use them. And so the way we have it set up, I'm going to set my little case aside so I can show you how these are intended to work. So they do have a few little instruction cards, and then the cards are divided into 3 separate decks within the system, and we color coded the back of them. So we have red for ritual, purple for prayer, and then blue for word, because I couldn't think of anything word didn't really match up with the color, and blue doesn't match with word. But red for ritual, purple for prayer, and blue for word. And so you divide your deck into those 3 categories. Right now, they're laid out so beautifully with the way the color gradient on the background that I'm kind of loath to mix them up, because I really like them being in that pretty color order. But they're intended to be shuffled all together like any other oracle deck. You don't have to keep them separated. That's why they're color coded on the back, so that every day you pick a blue card, a red card, and a purple card, and so it doesn't matter if they're all blended together, because red, blue, and purple. And so then you would pick a word guide, for example, and you can, if you wanted to, pick multiple words and kind of make a sentence out of them, or a statement out of them. Risk and release, guide to the edge, whatever. But that can be a prayer prompt, that can be an inspirational word for the day, that can be kind of a guidepost, a check-in, a little message, a reminder, an affirmation. And then the red card, let's say ritual. So kneel in child's pose, hands open. So you'd have your word of the day. I'm going to say joy now, even though I know I picked something different in the first place. And so then kneel in child's pose, hands open. And then you'd have a prayer to read aloud from the prayer deck. I call my spirit back, I call my heart, I call my soul, I call my spirit back, I am centered, I am whole. So in this way, you have a little small, easily worked into your day, tiny little ritual. And so what I usually suggest is, oops, am I not getting, sorry about that. So I usually suggest starting with a hand on your heart and taking a deep breath and stating the name of the goddess aloud, maybe saying something like, Goddess, guide me. Then you've got your word, so joy, something to reflect upon, think about. Then you would engage in your little mini ritual, and then you'd read your prayer out loud. And then that is a little micro practice in one, a little mini ritual in one, a little offering in one, one resource. So that's what the cards are about, and maybe someday I'll feel like mixing them up, but right now I'm really enjoying them in their lovely little stacks, and so I haven't blended them all together yet. So this is just a prototype of how we plan for this deck and this offering to be, and we're going to make a couple of little adjustments and have it ready to have available in the shop in, I hope, by September. So thanks for watching and for caring and for following along with how this 30 Days of Goddess experience and practices